had to get it a different way. I had to switch on my day to day. I came from the bench, I'm making plays. If niggas still sitting and throwing shit, I had to get it a different way. I had to switch on my day to day. I came from the bench, I'm making.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Mar, not Mo Bamba, and I'm back here to show y'all why my secondary ball handler is possibly the absolute most broken build on NBA 2K21. It makes comp defense just incredibly easy because of its versatility. Mine is different from any other ones that I've seen. I feel like I was the first one to actually, discover this build. It was my first build. And I'm going to give you guys a little background on him. I'm going to show you guys some of his stats, why he's so broken, why he's so different. And after that, I'm going to give you a gameplay that highlights why having teammates is so important in this game and how it can make or break your overall win percentage. As always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, show me some love, do something, and I'll see you guys later in the video. Okay, so right here, guys, I really want you guys to pay attention to the physicals of this build. As you can see, there is not one thing that goes below an 80. He is an absolute freak of nature when it comes to physicality. Also, a good thing to note is that his lateral quickness is his highest thing on defense. This allows him to be very versatile and allow him to do many different things that are very conducive to winning on the basketball court. I also wanted to highlight how I run him on defense. This is my typical badge build, badge setup, or whatever you want to call it. You see how I have gold post move lockdown and gold clamps, as well as box out, because it helps him actually rebound and keep big men from absolutely dominating him in the paint. Also, with that enhanced lateral quickness, the gold clamps allows him to perfectly switch on to guards. I don't want to rave about him too much. I'm going to have a build video coming out within the next couple videos so you guys can make a secondary ball handler exactly like mine if this build intrigues you. Now let's get to the gameplay. So as you guys can see here, we have the typical comp lineup. They played the exact way you would expect them to. Paint beast set screens up top, and they just decks, but Curry slide on and off behind them. Here we go. You see us opening up with a bad possession, and this is going to get bad for us real quick. I'm just going to show you guys how it opened up and how we were playing such bad defense. And you can't hear it, but later on in the video, our communication is going to become key, and we're just going to be able to talk to each other, understand each other. This is where, it switches. We're going to talk to each other, be able to understand each other, and find out a way to, as a team, play better defense. As you see me getting the big green on offense, we started off pretty slow in this game too, but you're going to see how we adjusted now. Look at how my teammate comes down. We can perfectly switch because of the secondary ball handler, and as you can see with that speed, the big man stands no chance in the open court. But you saw how my teammates switch. We can fully switch. I can stay in front of the guard, and he has a build that's good enough to just stop the big man, I would say. You can see here how the hard hedge forces him into a bad shot, because now they're starting to guess because how hard we're hedging. You see, once again, he just mistimes his shot because he doesn't know how far up I'm coming or how long he has to shoot the ball. Again, you can see just the speed that leaves the big man standing. What I want you guys to pay attention to here is the way I hedge. You see I hedge. I'm low enough to still guard the big man, but high enough to switch to the guard. You're going to see him try it again. I'm going to do the exact same thing, and it just keeps him off balance, keeps him guessing. You see right here, my teammate plays perfectly in between where the big man can't get the ball on the roll. It will be a steal on the pass, which is perfect defense. We were able to communicate this and start forcing them into bad shots. As you can see, my teammate here jumps up because he thought the guy was going to get the decks, and you see me step back to where he cannot get that open backdoor pass. We're just compensating for each other perfectly because we have the communication and the understanding of how each other plays. And you can see it forces him to run down the shot clock, and he's going to force up a very bad shot just because the way we cover for each other. Coming back down, You're going to see once again, now I get a full switch. He's trying to do whatever he can. He can't. We're going to have a bad offensive possession, and we're going to come back down on defense. On our way back down, you're going to see them try to switch it up, try to give the other guard a chance to cook up. We're going to run, switch. You can see the guy trying to speed boost. It's not working. My teammate plays great defense. See the hard hedge, and he cannot get the crab. And my teammates are actually very good rebounding guards too, so I don't have the full rebounding responsibilities. You see the fact that my build can shoot, makes the big man sit in impasse and we get an easy dunk. And it's going to be a lot of the same from now on. You're just going to see them try to constantly run off of screens. You're going to see us hard hedge a lot. And you're going to see them just absolutely be confused. This game started off, don't forget, 11-2. Right here, you see my teammate compensate. You see where I'm at. I'm where I can come to the big man, or I can step down and take the backdoor pass to myself. And he forces up a bad shot over both defenders, and I'm in perfect position to get the rebound. Long rebound, my teammate grabs it, and of course they foul. And again, you see the hard hedges and his inability to even make a move. This is a product of like what we call comp dribbling nowadays. Like there just isn't enough moves in the game to where things can happen. You see, and that's a pass you don't really get with randoms. They, typically shoot something dumb or get a chase down for the other team because they play selfish. That's another advantage of having your own teammates. You see, they're just stuck. They're baffled. They do not know what to do on offense. Like I said, they've scored 0 points. We're on an 11-0 run and we've taken the lead finally. He cannot get open off of this. See my teammate playing amazing defense. He cannot crab him anymore without that screen. Like, this game is entirely too dependent on screens. I feel like it killed ISO because you have to be a demon to play ISO on this game or just be playing an absolute bot. And a lot of us just don't have that luxury. Like, a lot of us aren't super elite players. Like, you see this guy, he, of course, I'm sure ran behind screens all the way to Superstar 3. He'll probably do it all the way to Legend. And it just becomes a dominating performance. You're going to watch us just play great team ball. You're going to see me use my speed once again to run around the big man. Like, the paint beast and the glass cleaning finishers, they're just not fast enough to guard this build, especially with your speed approaching the mid 80s. A great vertical to keep up with them, and this build is absolutely broken. It might not have the statistics. As you see, they finally get a shot to go, but this build might not have the statistics to actually say it's a dominant lock. But you see me, hold on, watch this. They actually came to me and left my teammate open for a green. Like I said, you don't get that with randoms because a random would have went up on both of them and tried to do something stupid. But the struggle is real, as you guys can see. There's nothing really else to say. Like, we're just going to dominate them. We're going to end this game right here. My teammate decided to, play random basketball. But that's the ability that we have when we play as a team, with a team, against a comp team. And that's part of what makes my build so broken. If you like the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, show me some love. You guys know what it is, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Took me a while to step in my shine, I needed to grow and I ain't even know. You on the low, really frustrated cause knew that you niggas can fuck with the flow. Play any beat, it's the goal, let's get to the dough. I know that I seen this before, not even in the streets where we pull.